and the solutions that we went for is probably what Tanzanians are going for as well. We hear now talks that Samia Suluhu Hassan is ready for dialogue with the opposition there. There's probably a formation, and very quickly within days, and you look at the papers today from Tanzania, they're already talking about confession, forgiveness and healing. Days. They're not talking even about justice. They're not talking about calling people to account. They're talking about just moving on. Don't you think that that is also something that even Kenya is part of? That we developed a solution, and we've seen it even now, where leaders coalesce together after everything erupts, and Tanzania and Uganda will just copy the same.
Well, Kenya has been in the lead for a number of things. One, we have a very robust population, well-educated, hardworking, and therefore some of the ideas that we design or we innovate are likely to be copied elsewhere. Remember, the issue of Grand Coalition was not only promoted in Kenya, it went all the way to Zimbabwe, and the other day, even in South Africa, despite the fact that ANC won handsomely, they had to co-opt some of the players, some of them very strange bedfellows, like the regime, the party that represents the Boers in South Africa. It is something that we must accept, that we have innovative people. At times our limitation is not the people, it is the leaders who they themselves arrogate to themselves high pedestal and believe that they know everything else under what they call themselves their scientists of the century. But what is worrying me is that if I was to advise Suluhu Hassan, and who am I, is to tell her, spend the rest of your term trying to give Tanzanians a more progressive constitution, because after all, she does not have any risk unless she's entertaining the idea that the first term she got it from an already existing arrangement and pretend that she can go for a third term. If she was to go for a third term, that will be a split of Tanzania in a way that Zanzibar will have to go their way, Tanganyika will have to go their way. Because the kind of relationship they have had in Tanzania has been a relationship of what is mine is ours. What is yours is yours. Because Zanzibar does exist as a state with its budget, with all its infrastructure, independent of Tanganyika. But whatever belongs to Tanganyika is shared between the two nations. And this is something I feel, and I said before, is a bit parasitic, if not subprophetic. Because at the end of the day, the Tanzanian population, which is almost in 80%, because Zanzibar is almost akin to a small province within Tanzania. But they have been getting those privileges because Mwalimu Nyerere, I think, extended a lot of goodwill to his brother, the late Abeid Karume, after the formation of CCM from Afro Shirashi and Tano. But this is a situation that has been simmering all the time. At times it is Zanzibaris who are complaining, but now it is the Tanganyikans who are complaining about this kind of relationship. So if she wants to leave some kind of respect, heritage, and legacy, she must allow constitutional reforms in Tanzania. After all, she does not risk losing anything. That may be her own legacy, from a bad person to a good person, by leaving them a better constitution.
Okay. Kathy, if we may examine the kind of solutions that we have come up with to such problems in the Kenyan context and now in the Tanzanian context, what is missing there?